It's just felt like this comes so easy to me, and I can't believe people don't know this to me, because I've been through the process. But I remember my awakening during my own weight loss journey as I was learning about nutrition. And now people coming to me and me telling them the basics that in my mind everybody should know, but we don't.
Right.
Yes.
And that's the thing too. I mean, with finances as well, as we were talking about, it's like people just don't have that basic foundation, and that was sort of the topic of discussion last night, that where Josh and I were talking to this friend of ours about possibly doing some sort of like workshop or something for people in the community to just give that sort of baseline education where we sort of fall short. Health and wellness, definitely the same kind of thing, because there's so much out there where people are just, they're pushing either that latest fad diet or the latest fad workout or all, whatever it might be, trying to make a quick buck off of people. And then, that's why there are so many yo-yo diets and all that kind of thing that people go through. And it gets frustrating, and it gets just really, really stressful, and people feel defeated when they go through that.
Absolutely. There's a reason why the weight loss industry is I think, $50 billion industry. They give you so many options, and you're just a repeat customer jumping from one to the other because you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
And you don't know that the fat diets are temporary. You might lose weight, but you'll gain it because they're not sustainable.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think it feels, it aligns perfectly with finance. And the funny thing is, the things we need to do are very simple.
Yeah.
They're not complicated. Like, they're basic, but if you don't know them, you just don't know them.
Yeah, it's so true. Learn those basics and apply them into your everyday life. I absolutely love that. And of course, as we've been saying, and as you said earlier, sort of making that outer transformation really helps the inner transformation as well. What do you find, I guess, as this question just sort of popped in my mind here, what do you find one of the most, or if not the most, gratifying parts of doing this and helping people? What makes you fulfilled when you do your job?
My priceless moments, as I call them, is when somebody is, happy because all of a sudden they can scratch their back. They had not scratched their back in 10 years. That was their sons and daughters' job because their body could not bend. Or when somebody gets off medication, type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure, it's those life-changing, moments that are such a big deal to somebody. Or when somebody that was trying to conceive without even trying gets pregnant because their hormones are balanced because of how they're eating. I have a family of 4 where the lady was my client. She lost 60 pounds. Her teenage daughter lost 60 pounds. Her husband lost 50. Her mother-in-law lost 30. The entire family.
Wow.
Those are the things that make me feel or confirm that I'm in the right place, because I was meant to be there to help them get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can really, truly see the transformation in people's lives, and that's got to be so fulfilling.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
That's the best part. I'm like, corporate America, I was just a number at this big company, and what I was doing was making a little dent or a tiny splash somewhere.
Right.
But it was not life-changing.
Right.
It
was a tiny splash in a really big pond. And
in an ocean.
Right, exactly.
Nobody would even notice it.
Forget the pond. Yeah, we're talking about the oceans of the world here.
Yeah.
And and I've been in those situations too, where you feel like, okay, what am I doing? How is this having a positive impact on people? And am I just a pencil pusher? And that's kind of all I'm doing. But yeah, when you can do something that's fulfilling like that and actually see the difference that you're making in people's lives, you feel like you really are making that big splash in the pond.
It gives you that I was born for this. I still have those moments when I speak to clients. I'm like, I did not want to work today, but she just reminded me why I'm here.
Yeah.
When somebody shares, I'm like, okay, I just got reminded why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.